Hi, this is Trooper Joe from ArchAngel A Return to Chivalry. And you can catch my show on 7averadio.com every Wednesday from 3 to 4. Thank you. Hi, this is Trooper Joe, and I'm here with Imrana, and she can pronounce her last name.
Soofi.
Soofi. Well, how'd you like the event?
Oh, it was wonderful. I unfortunately wasn't able to come at the very beginning, but I was able to come in midway, and it's just absolutely incredible to see all of my sisters of color together and talking about the things that we need to be talking about. So it was wonderful. I'm really looking forward to the next time we get together again.
Is there something that moved you with great amount of passion that you really want to get involved with out of this?
Absolutely. I think to have a forum, to have a forum where women of color can talk about the challenges that we face, but also to be able to mentor each other, to be able to support each other around issues of and areas in education and healthcare and politics and the prison system. All of that, the legal system, to be able to know that you have people just like yourself, that you can reach out to and help and gain benefit from and work together. It's super inspiring because usually as a woman of color, in the world you exist like this solo person, so to bring us all together and to know there are more like us, it's great. It's wonderful.
Well, that's great to put a face and a voice out there that represents you. That's a powerful thing, right like that anyway. But and the political arena, I think, is for me, I think that's a very something that needs to be addressed and in a quick hurry.
I agree with you with the political arena, but I would say I think economic empowerment to me is numero uno, number one, absolutely, because I think I'm going to go back to Du Bois, W.E.B. Du Bois. He was all about education, right? And then later on he said, when you educate a whole bunch of people who are people of color, it's great. But what happens is usually about the 10% is who it impacts. And then they sort of align with the people who are rich. So it becomes the rich minorities, right? And then 90% get left behind. So then he came back and he was just like, no, we got to economically empower minorities. So for me, I this is a man who dedicated his entire life. I really look up to him. When people talk about famous African-American men, of course, you hear about Malcolm X, you hear about Martin Luther King, but then there are other giants, right? So economic empowerment to me, I think, is so important for minorities, specifically, any minority, because then you're building your base to influence politics, right? Politicians are influenced.
They are influenced.
Not just by public opinion, but also by economics. We got lobbying groups, and there's all of this money behind influence. So we have to build our economic strength to have the ability to influence politics.
I agree 100%, and Du Bois is one of the people I like. One of the first books I read was Dark Water, so I really like Du Bois myself. He's around this area someplace.
Yeah, no, that's wonderful. That's great to hear. So yeah, that's where I'm sort of like really hoping economic empowerment, that we do focus on that. I mean, there's so much, but what can we do together to promote businesses that are minority-owned, women-owned, and to help, right? There's so many businesses that are there. How do we support them to get bigger?
Yeah, this is a big challenge and everything. And I want to thank you for stopping by for a few minutes and sharing your comments and likes and dislikes and educating me on a very lovely, beautiful name that I can't even pronounce. So I'm going to let you say.
Well, now you can pronounce it, right?
A little bit.
We'll work on that. So one of the businesses that we have started is called Black Seed Farmers Market. So Black Seed Farmers Market, we actually promote local fresh farm produce and vegetables being sold directly from our local farmers and producers to the local community. And again, why should we give our hard-earned money to corporations when we could keep it in the community? So Black Seed Farmers Market, we purchase a lot from local farmers, some of whom are actually refugee farmers who, for a lot of them who don't know how to speak English, and it's going to take a little bit of time, but they can farm. So they're producing. So immediately we get them economically empowered because they are now farming, which they've been doing, and they are selling, right? And in the meantime, they're also learning English and everything, but it's like why don't we take somebody's skills, what they already know how to do, and help them to earn money? Why do we have to teach them how to run a register?
Exactly.
Right?
They let them do what they do.
So come and support Black Seed Farmers Market. We started July 10th of this year. We're going to continue to run a winter market. So it's a farmers market that was outdoors. We're going to come indoors. Look for us. We're going to be in Maine South, indoor. Yep, we're going to be doing a grand opening in Maine South. We're at the current moment we're doing it from 2 to 4 p.m. indoors Fridays at 248 East Mountain Street. It will be coming, but keep it on the radar. And and we'd love to have more local producers. You know, people. We sell everything from goat's milk soap to honey to maple syrup. You know, to produce. Oh, a grass-fed beef. I mean, you name it. We can produce it, and we are selling it. I mean, we don't produce it ourselves, but we have a space where local producers can sell. So we are the market.
And all your farmers, black seed farmers, are able to be real prosperous and stuff. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank
all
you
right.
for having me.
All right, bye-bye.
Hey, what's poppin'? It's your boy Truth It, and I'm inviting you 5 p.m. Mondays through Fridays to tune into the 5 o'clock shadow. On the 5 o'clock shadow, we talk about current events and no subject is off the table. I ain't scared. We also want you to be a part of the show. We encourage you to call in and give your opinion on whatever it is that's on your mind. Just know that weekdays at 5 o'clock, it's time to buckle up because you're going for a wild ride. Catch Rich, Natalie, and your boy Truth It on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock shadow, only on 7averadio.com.